Hi, so I'm Jethro MacDonald. I am the product manager of AI and machine learning in the innovation lab at SmartStream. So my main role is to look at how we can use the latest technology in our different suite of solutions.
Right, we're here at Finovate. You are speaking this afternoon. What is your 7 minutes on stage all about? What's the 1 minute version of your 7 minutes?
So the 1 minute version of 7 minutes is we have our new technology, which is SmartStream Air. And we are demonstrating to clients how we can utilize AI to quickly onboard reconciliations, and then also use machine learning to learn from users' manual actions to then assist them with their manual day-to-day tasks.
It's a lot of buzzwords there, Jethro. Let's break that down a little bit. Let's talk reconciliations. How were reconciliations done maybe say 10 years ago in the first instance? What exactly is that process?
Yeah, sure. So there are designated systems for reconciliations, but a lot of these have quite manual processes with onboarding these. So you have to kind of sit down and almost work out how that data comes together and then manually configure or code that. Where we're kind of looking to come in is we're actually looking to utilize AI to improve that whole process. So we're not completely taking over the user. What we're doing is we're actually presenting back what we believe is the right option and then allowing them to tell us whether that's right or not. And that really just speeds up the whole thing for them.
So almost as if there's, say, a spreadsheet with it's, £1,000 here. Does that line up with £1,000 there, but at a huge scale?
Exactly, yeah, at a massive scale. So we're looking at reconciling huge volumes of data and we do it in an automated way that just allows clients to kind of quickly and easily see how that data comes together so that they can make a really informed decision way quicker than they could 10 or 20 years ago.
So it's just Excel on steroids, right?
Well, yes and no. I mean, really what it is a solution that utilizes different data sets and tells people how data comes together. But off the back of that, there's exception management within there. There's also audit within there. There's loads of different things which you don't have in a normal Excel.
One of the things I've always been impressed with Air is every time I hear about it, I'm told it can solve a Sudoku 1 million by 1 million, and then the next year, it can solve a Sudoku 5 million by 5 million. What's the sort of the level of power that we're talking about here in terms of the sheer scalability of it?
Yeah, so from a scalability perspective, we're a fully cloud-native solution. So one of the big things that we're looking at the moment is big data. So we're talking about reconciling volumes that are unheard of in our industry. So not just millions of rows, in the region of billions of rows. And the way we do that is actually utilizing cloud computing. We can scale up when we need to and scale right back down. So it's a really intelligent way of dealing with the kind of volumes that we're starting to see in the industry.
For your presentation, obviously it is cloud native, it's very scalable, incredibly accurate. But all of that is for nothing if you can't quickly work and play with others. What's the as part of your pitch for the presentation? What's the onboarding process like? I mean, is this one of those wonderful things that takes 3 years, by which point it's out of date? Tell us a bit about the onboarding process.
So the onboarding process is really, really slick with Air. So if you sign on the dotted line, there's no reason why we can't set you up the next day. Being a cloud-native solution, it's readily available. We just need to get you an account, an email address, and you're done.
Talking of the actual actions, obviously reconciling various accounts, I get that. That makes full sense. What are some of the other applications that could be used?
Yeah, of course. So say if you were looking to do regulatory kind of recs, it's very easy for us to do that. So we can link your front office right down to the regulator. If you're doing inter-system recs, where data's migrating from one system all the way down to another, we can reconcile that. Or even if it's a data migration project, for example, you're moving from a legacy system to a new one and you want to check the data integrity there, Air is able to do that really quickly and really efficiently.
Why are you so keen on Air? What is it that makes you think, I mean, you could be out there working on any project in the world. What is it about Air and SmartStream that you think, this is getting me out of bed in the morning?
Yeah, so I think that the use of the latest technology, so the thing that's really exciting about SmartStream as a whole, and it's quite unique to the business, is that we have an innovation lab. So we're not just looking at how we make a nice solution, we're actually looking at how we can better our whole suite of solutions. But from an Air perspective, what's really exciting is it's just using the latest and the greatest. So it's fully cloud native, it's using the latest AI, it's using the latest machine learning. So it's really exciting technology at the moment, and that's what gets me out of bed in the morning.
What's the mission statement, so to speak? What's the mission for Air?
Yeah, so one of the main things we're looking to do is to remove a lot of the manual processes that currently exist in banks. So right now, most reconciliations are done using Excel. We would love to remove Excel completely from that reconciliation equation.
And lastly, if you could look at Air in the future and SmartStream as a whole in the future, when would you want to look at it? Like, if you could time travel to say 5 years in the future, or 10 years, 15 years, how far in the future would you want to go and see what SmartStream and Air are up to?
Yeah, I think for me, the perfect place to travel to would be 3-4 years in the future. I think at that point, we will be reconciling data sets that are massive. We'll be using AI in so many different components, such as ingesting PDF receipts and things like that. There's huge applications that we've got going on in the next few months to years that we'll see in the product, and I'm really excited about those.
Amazing. Lastly, how have you found the event so far?
Yeah, the event has been really good, actually. I'm a little bit nervous about my demo later, but I think when I'm up there, I'll be quite confident.
You should be terrified. Like, it's a big stage. Everyone's watching you.
Yeah, true. No pressure. I mean, you're used to being up on stage and talking to people, so I'll take the confidence I've seen from you in the past, and I think I should be okay. To be honest, the product speaks for itself, so once I'm up there showing it to people, it will be easy.